Before we get into a lot of the details, let me give you a brief background about myself and why I'm so excited to help families address the challenge of paying for their child's education.
My name is Sonia Beakley, and I'm a certified college advisor. I've spent 6 years in the financial industry after spending 17 years in the mortgage industry. In that time, I've seen firsthand the biggest challenge most families face financially is paying for their child's education without sacrificing their retirement. I hope the information I share with you will help you see there are many ways to reduce your out-of-pocket costs for your child's education. At this time, I'd like to ask for your full attention and please for you to turn off your cell phone and your Facebook. I know your time is valuable, as is mine. Your time spent watching this may end up being some of the most valuable time you've ever spent. Starting early is one of the biggest keys to success when it comes to preparing and paying for college. If you're a freshman or a sophomore, you're just in time. If you're a junior or a senior, you're already behind. Either way, it's imperative you don't allow any more time to pass you by. I'm going to go over some of the strategies and procedures that we've been using for over 20 years to help families and students like yourselves prepare and pay for college. We'll cover who gets the most money for college and why, how to turn the process in your favor, and cover some information that is not readily available to the public. According to the Department of Education, over half of the students who start college drop out. The three biggest reasons students are forced to drop out of college are changing majors, changing schools, and lack of funds. If they stay in school, it usually costs around 20 grand to change schools and or change majors. If they drop out, that's a lot of wasted money. Nobody wants to watch money go down the drain, yet over 50% of people do it. So how do we avoid this? This webinar is going to give you a lot of free info and things you can implement for yourself. However, this piece of info I'm about to show you may be critical to your student finishing college and doing so without spending any extra money. It is an integral part of our program. The software package that we use to provide these resources is recognized as the leading career planning and college selection software in the country. The software asks hundreds of comprehensive questions, giving us the details that allows the software to create a profile of the student showing the following: what your interests are, what your abilities are, and what your values are. This process helps the student and parent think of ideas for potential fields of study that they may not have thought of before. Once you identify those interests, abilities, and values, you'll have a better chance of finding majors and career paths that will be a better fit. We don't have a crystal ball, but if nothing else, you can eliminate a lot of career paths that would not be a good fit. Remember, you can change your mind about your major while you're in high school and it's free. But once you start college, it isn't free anymore. Once you have a field of study in mind, then the college search and selection process begins. With over 3,200 accredited colleges in the country, we would help you sift through and find the right fit.